Both of these teams, please help these guys as they play, help them to give it their all, and help everything that's said and done today bring glory and honor to your name. We love you, Jesus. It's in your name we pray. Amen. And now for the guest team on the scoreboard, Badger State. Number 2, Josiah Sanders. Number 10, Josh Palmer. Number 0, Teddy Scott. Number 15, Richard Barrientos. And number 23, Dylan Allen. And now the starting lineup for your Hammond Baptist Warriors. Number 3, Efren Perez. Number 20, Michael Collins. Number 25, Eric Mata. Number 33, Silas Romero. And number 41, Daniel Brandon. The Warriors are coached by Josh Conger.
Welcome to this afternoon's game between the Badger State Badgers and your junior varsity Warriors. Excited to bring you this matchup here on HBTV. As, man, a quick bucket there by the Badgers. That is number 0, Teddy Scott, the 8th grader. And on the court, he is joined by number 23, Dylan Allen. Also number 15, Richard Barrientos. Number 15, Richard Barrientos again.
Number 23.
Number 10, Josh Palmer. I got 23 already, Dylan Allen. Number 2, there he is, Josiah Sanders. So those are your starters for the Badgers. And if you're joining us from Milwaukee or the Wisconsin area, thanks for tuning in here to HBTV. It's been a lot of fun having your boys here with us for the last couple days. That's Michael Collins in the paint. And he'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, we have a consolation game here. We have Hammond's second. This is their first game of the day, and I believe Badger State's first as well. So looking, this is their last games of the tournament for these two teams. See if they can end with a win. Michael Collins, John, banks the first one in. And it's 2-1 here with 5:20 left here in the first quarter. And Michael puts them both in. It looks like the Warriors will apply some full court pressure. And Badger State breaks it. Teddy Scott, number 2. Josiah Sanders drives the hoop and puts it up and in.
And, Joe, the Badgers handled that pressure well.
Yeah.
Michael Collins playing some good defense up top, and, man, Badgers just made some good passes and got themselves a bucket.
Yeah, that point guard for the Badgers, number 10, Josh Palmer, the solid guard, can handle the ball real well, is quick, so he should be a handful for the Warriors. And a missed layup and a travel there by Badger State, and it'll be going the other way.
Joe, something you know the Warriors are going to do is they're going to bring everything they got. So just like their coach, Josh Conger, and they're going to scrap, they're going to fight.
Yeah,
and it might get a little sloppy, but they're going to be giving it everything they got.
Yeah, and it's tough being a JV team in a varsity tournament.
Sure.
These guys are a little younger than the rest of the guys, but they've played well. They brought the effort these few games that they have played. A missed shot there by Efren Perez, and Badger State will bring it the other way. Here's Josh Palmer, top of the key, over to Josiah Sanders. Will take a free throw jumper, and it gets the friendly roll and in.
That mid-range shot is deadly. He was almost looking for it there, Joe, that 15-foot shot.
Yeah. And on their first 4 possessions, Badger State scores 3 times. And a good drive by Michael Collins, and wow, puts it up and over the defender and teardrops it in. Michael not a very big guy there, John, but he knew where the basket was. And a nice layup there by Michael Collins.
Here the Badgers are again, handling the pressure well.
Off to Josh Palmer, a floater, man, and up and in. Man, some 2 good plays by these 2 guards here. Josh Palmer from Badger State and Michael Collins from Hammond Baptist, making it 8-4.
Josh listed as a 6th grader in the book. And, man, he's going to be causing problems for years to come, and a nice player there for the Badgers.
Yeah, John, we had his brother up here, Ben, yesterday.
Yeah.
And talking to him a little bit about his brother. His brother loves basketball. Only a 6th grader, but you can tell has a good IQ, a good awareness. He's quick. He's going to be a solid player. I mean, he is right now. He'll be a solid player 7th grade, 8th grade. I'm sure he'll be a handful for whoever he plays against. A 3-ball from Badger State. Man, John, they have started off on fire. That is 11 points. That was number 2, Josiah Sanders. Buries a 3-pointer top of the key. Michael Collins yelling out directions to his team. Pass it over to Ephraim Perez. Michael drive baseline, puts it up. Looks like a tip ball. Silas Romero with the rebound, and we have a push on Badger State. And a technical foul. So it'll be Warriors will have 1 shot, and I believe he was fouled on the shot as well. So some free throws to come up here for the Warriors.
Yeah, number 15, Richard Barrientos, a technical foul called on him.
Just a little upset that foul was called against him. He thought he got ball. So Michael Collins to shoot a free throw. Yeah, John, a lot of offense to start off, and Badger State has started off on fire. The JV the Warriors have put up 4 points with 2 minutes left to go here in this first quarter.
Coach Journey Wilson there for the Badgers. Got to talk to him a little bit before the game.
Yeah.
And yesterday, he seems like a great guy with a heart for these boys. Mm-hmm. And, man, not only, teaching them basketball, obviously, but, man, things that they'll need as they grow and develop as young men. And the lessons that basketball can teach, Joe, they're just innumerable. There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
So to have a good coach, man, that could change a kid's life.
Right.
And so it's neat to see both Coach Conger and Coach Journey here just giving back to these young men and investing in them.
Yeah, 2 younger guys.
Mm-hmm.
The kids really seem to gravitate to and have a fun time playing for. Michael Collins has went 3 for 4 from the free throw line here in this first quarter. And the Warriors looking to cut into this lead, down by 6. Jesse Martinez here on the baseline and double dribbles. Jesse Martinez and JT Kirchhoff just subbed in for the Warriors. And this full court pressure once again by the Warriors, and Michael almost came up with the steal, but Joshua Palmer goes coast to coast, drops it off, and a missed layup, but a rebound and put back by Teddy Scott.
Teddy Scott certainly got some size on us out there, Joe. And so JT's going to have to work hard to keep him off the glass. Man, especially with us trailing, those rebounds become ever more important.
Yeah.
And JT, though, he's improved in an incredible way this season. And really, we've talked about it for several times this tournament. But JT, just seemingly a mild-mannered kid. But, man, once he steps out on the court, he's a competitor.
Yeah.
And I've loved to see that. Just kind of get drawn out of him this season. He's done an incredible job. Oh, the ball hit Jesse Martinez in the back as he was running down to get his man.
You hear Coach yelling at his name, and Jesse was looking at his coach, but couldn't quite calibrate what he was saying as the ball hits him in the back. So going the other way, Warriors down by 8 with just over a minute left of play here in the first quarter. Michael Collins, a fadeaway jumper, and off the backboard. And Badger looking to push it. And the Warriors come up with the steal. Michael looking to run this offense here for the Warriors. And a travel there by Ephraim Perez.
Ephraim Perez, Michael Collins, both leaders of this JV squad. And both 8th graders, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, 7th graders.
Oh, I'm sorry, 7th graders, yeah.
Yeah, played for Coach Josh last year. Playing for him again this year. And no doubt next year as 8th graders and playing on that varsity squad. So some big minutes here to finish off the year for these two guys. Number 0, Teddy Scott to shoot 2 free throws here for Badger State. First one just off the front of the rim. John, surprisingly, this tournament, I've seen a lot of lane violations. Guys not allowed to, the shooter can't leave until the ball hits the rim, and then the guys lined up can't move until he releases it.
Yeah.
So a lot of calls there. The refs have really been particular about that this tournament. Turnover there by the Warriors. And number 4 from Badger State, Jackson Noonan, comes up with the steal.
Yeah, Dylan kind of taking the ball off the court there. Not typically a guard, but no guard was there to help him. So he was kind of a no man's land there. And tough spot.
Timothy Crutchfield to sub in for the Warriors. Finds Michael Collins. And Michael looking to set up this offense for the Warriors to put a bucket in, down by 8. JT turns it over to Teddy Scott. Teddy Scott pushes it up the floor for Badger State.
Joe, Timothy Crutchfield, another one of those guys that are just...
Man.
Timmy's improved.
Yeah.
And really played some important minutes in this tournament and a couple close games earlier against City Baptist. Just played some important, pivotal minutes. And a guy that can handle the ball, not turn it over too frequently, and has really improved this season. So certainly proud of him and the progress. I know he enjoys playing for Coach Conger.
Yeah.
And so it's fun to see just these guys improve throughout the course of this season.
Yeah.
And also exciting because you know they're going to be in our program for a while and look forward to seeing them again next season.
Tim Crutchfield is one of those guys that really has a teachable spirit. You can tell him something and he'll listen to you and do his dead level best to try to do it. And that's really something, as I know as a coach, Josh appreciates, and Tim's heart, just wanting to get better, wanting to learn, is a big deal. So we'll see him improve.
Jackson Noonan in the game for the first time, number 4, the 7th grader.
And there's Timothy Crutchfield applying some defense on the perimeter and forces a travel with just 6 seconds left. Michael looking to push it for the Warriors.
Hit it.
He pulls up from deep and just short and did not quite have the length on that one. And the Warriors will head into this second quarter down by 8. We'll be back here in just a minute after this first quarter of action. Welcome back to our second quarter between Hammond Baptist JV and Badger State. And Badger State, number 2, Josiah Sanders bringing the ball up, looking to set up the offense here for the Badgers.
A Warrior player we didn't see much in the first quarter, Danny Brandon, getting some minutes here to start the second quarter. And Joe, Danny Brandon, man, another one of those players that can bring some offense for the Warrior team. And right now, trailing by 10, we certainly need somebody that can score out there. We're just really struggling to put buckets together. But the guys, they're trying hard, so no knock there. But hopefully Danny can help bring some offense to this Warrior JV team. Yeah,
Daniel has a good feel for the basket. A shot always right there. And I think as of right now, Michael Collins has all of our 5 points. He has a bucket, a teardrop, that floater that we saw, and then he has 3 free throws. So 15-5 here is our score. Badger State up by 10.
Real quick, as we start this second quarter, our tournament partner for today, sponsored by CAPS Property Management, but then also the Ghana Mission Circle is our tournament partner. And Miss Molly Audis, Joe, you know Daryl Audis very well. And just incredible people, incredible givers, and supporters of not only HBTV, but also of World Missions and World Evangelism, helping start multiple orphanages and supporting missionaries around the world. And Miss Molly Audis, an incredible lady. And if you want to know more about getting involved in missions and what you can do to help missionaries and support them, certainly reach out to her. Her number was there on the screen, and she'd be more than happy to help you out with that. Here's Michael Collins from 15 feet, no good. Rebound, Danny Brandon.
Yeah, John, talking about the Audises, we saw Mark Audis play as JT puts it up. Not quite in and out. But as we saw Mark Audis, the 8th grader for Hammond Baptist, play last game, really with a tough assignment there against HSRC, man. But I love watching Mark Audis play. Love watching our guys play. Aggressive defense. I coached Mark a little bit in soccer. And Brother Audis and Mrs. Audis have some good kids. I think three boys, Drew, Luke, and Mark. It's a good family, and I enjoy and appreciate them very much.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll see a video that she made at halftime, just encouraging you if you want to get more involved in missions, to reach out to her. So if we could show that video at halftime, that'd be great.
All right, John. Warriors here are down by 10. Here with about halfway through this second quarter. Badger State, man, really in those passing lanes, and a fast break layup puts it up, not quite in, and the Warriors come away with it. Badger State there with 2 chances to put a layup in.
Oh, man.
And it's a back and forth action here. And finally a foul called on. Let's see who it's on. A lot of back and forth. Missed layup. A few turnovers, possible travel, and a foul called on Badger State, number 0. That is his 3rd foul. Teddy Scott, John. Teddy Scott has been a big part of this Badger State offense this first half, so let's see if that affects them at all with him taking a seat.
Yeah, Joe, we've seen Dylan. Oh, man, Danny Brandon right there. We've seen Dylan Allen for a bit, and Calvin Allen, the evangelist, that's his son.
Is it really?
They're playing for Badger State.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, so we love hearing Calvin Allen preach.
Yeah.
Love hearing him sing, too. Man, just a beast. And I know he's got an older brother that's quite the baller as well. But this is Dylan Allen, so we're excited about that. 7th grader. And nice player for the Badgers.
Number 4 at the line for Badger State, Jackson Noonan, with 2 shots here. First one, banked it in, making it 16-5. Second shot here for Jackson, and off the side, and Silas Romero with the rebound, but throws it away. And Badger State looking to set up their offense once again. Joshua Palmer, point guard here for Badger State. Dribbling around the perimeter decides to pull for a three, and then saves it out of bounds. Warriors basketball. Warriors basketball there.
Just some good perimeter defense there by the Warriors. I think even trying to figure out matchups and things,
Yeah.
just keeping the ball in front as much as they could.
Yeah,
And settled for a three, so we'll take it.
You saw Silas Romero guarding Josh on the perimeter, our big guy, and he's yelling, whose guy is this? But then Josh takes a three, so it all worked out in the end.
Here's Michael Collins, top of the key.
Picked up his dribble, gets it to Silas Romero, who drives into the paint. Kicks it out to Daniel Brandon, and takes one too many steps. And the Badger State's ball. John, it's been a drought here for the Warriors. I believe they had 5 to start the second quarter, and it's been about 3.5 minutes worth of no points close, but nothing quite fallen yet for the Warriors.
Yeah, Joe, and it's hard to break out of that sometimes, especially against a team that's a little bit faster, stronger, taller than you are. But really, the ticket could be getting some transition points. If somebody can release down there for the Warriors, because once the Badgers set up in their half-court defense, we're having a hard time working that ball around, getting a bucket.
Yeah, and you got to give credit to Badger State for, man, they really have been jumping those passing lanes and not making it easy for us to just pass it around, but have been playing good aggressive defense. Silas, though, gets under the hoop with a mismatch to JT, who tries to bank it in, but a little too hard, and Badger State looking to push. And a good pump fake and put up by number 23, Dylan Allen. And as the Warriors go down by 13 with 1:40 left in this second quarter. Michael Collins, Silas Romero with the screen. Some pick and roll action there, but Silas throws it away, and here comes Josh Palmer for the Badgers. And a nice bounce pass. But Dylan Allen couldn't quite finish the layup. And Badger State back up top of the key. Joshua Palmer a drive and a dish. And a tip ball there by Silas. And a rebound by Daniel Brandon. Warriors will go the other way. So Johnson, good defense there. A few shots there for Badger State. But the Warriors able to hold on.
Yeah, several opportunities. And Badger State doing a good job just working that ball and being unselfish with it.
Yeah.
Several times maybe could have forced up a shot, but those guys just working the ball, trying to get a better shot. And just smart playing there by the Badgers. Unfortunately, they couldn't get any of them to go. But certainly if you're a Warriors fan, working out in our favor for now. Hoping to eat at this 13-point lead here before the half.
Man, John, I'm really comfortable right now with getting to the free throw line. If we could somehow, whether it's Michael driving and Silas and JT down low trying to get a foul, being physical, I feel like we have some decent shooters out there. And with only 5 points, just maybe seeing the ball go through the net might help some of our guys put some in here. But JT missed the first and missed the second. But, John, we don't want to go to the line unless we can make a few of them there. So JT missed 2. Daniel Brandon, though, with a steal off this full court pressure that the Warriors have. Michael Collins sets it up. Pass it over to Daniel Brandon, who drives baseline, backs up and dribbles it off his foot and out of bounds. John, I feel like we did what we wanted. We got a steal off the press, but then turned the ball over again and gave it back to Badger State.
And Danny Brandon just working hard out there, just trying to do it all there for a minute. And his parents in the building, such good people. Here's JT. Oh, man, gave him a little forearm.
Yeah, I feel like he sniffed the basket there and just tried to get it up as fast as possible and extended that arm. Got an offensive foul on JT Kirchhoff.
Yeah, hey, but Joe, I mean, I like the fight in JT. You know, just kind of like, hey, get off me. Let me put this bucket in.
You're in my way of the hoop.
Unfortunately, the ref saw it that time. Yeah, but I like that fire that JT brings. Man, some good ball movement here by the Badgers.
Yeah, John Teddy Scott back in for the Badgers. One of their better ball handlers, really helped them move the ball forward that time. And it'll be Badger State ball underneath. Tim Harrell just checked in for the Warriors, his first appearance today, with 16 seconds left in the second quarter.
Joe, and he's one of those guys that could help us out on the glass. Michael Collins just hounding.
There you go. Yeah, that guy was on his knees, and Michael wasn't letting him do anything there.
Yeah, that's Jack Keelis. That's Brother Quozo. That's his grandson.
Is it really?
Yeah.
A lot of
Brother
these guys-
Quozo came up here to HBTV the other day and let us know about that.
Cool.
And we love Brother Quozo.
Yeah.
He's just a man. Love seeing him click his heels on the platform of the church.
Yeah.
Good man, and it's cool to see his grandson out there playing.
Yeah, I feel like, John, if we combine the people that were that we know, if we
Yeah.
came on one team, we'd have a solid team here from Hammond Baptist.
I think you're
A lot
right.
of these people we know and that are from here. So that is our second quarter there. So our second quarter of action is done. We have the Warriors down by 13 against Badger State. We'll take a 6-minute halftime and be back to you here shortly.
Thank you for joining us for day 3 of tournament week here at Hammond Baptist. We are so thankful that you joined us for our JV tournament. Our tournament partner for today is CAPS Property Management. Their owners, Daryl and Molly Audis, have a huge heart for world evangelism and are incredible givers to support missions around the world. And we'd like to share with you an opportunity how you can get more involved in world evangelism.
What an amazing time to be alive and be part of world missions. So many people wonder, how can I be a part of impacting the world through missions? And we have ways that we can help you know how to be involved with your time, or your business could be involved with donations that make a true impact on those around the world. Just give us a call or text us, and we'd love to show you what you can do and what your company can do to have a real impact in world missions. Thank you.
All righty, welcome back to our third quarter of play here between the Hammond Baptist Warriors JV squad and Badger State Badgers. I am Joe Woolsey, joined here with Owen Coffey, and we'll be bringing you the commentating for this second half of action. Owen, so far the story has been scoring here for the Hammond Baptist Warriors JV squad. We have 5 points all in the first quarter. We didn't get a bucket in the second quarter.
That's sad.
So it was a long second quarter for us. Had our chances, had our opportunities, some in and out shots, missed free throws. But let's see here if we can put some points on the board. And looks like a reach-in call there on Ephraim Perez.
Think Ephraim's going to live up to Josh Perez's defense?
Ephraim? I think so, man. He's a solid, he's quick. I feel like his brother Josh, who was a senior last year, as Badger State puts 2 points in. And Laser, man. Laser played when I was in high school. Did you play with him at all? You were a freshman when he was a senior or a sophomore?
I was a freshman. He was a junior, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
You're that close? 2 years apart? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because like Drew was senior
Yeah.
when I was a freshman.
Yeah, Eliezer Perez, very fast. I mean, the nickname Laser. As Michael Collins gets a steal, but a blocked shot. And Badger State the other way. But, yeah, I think so, man. I think Ephraim's got that same quickness, the same mentality. Hopefully he'll grow into that within the next few years.
Yeah, he's a smaller guy right now. But
I feel like that's how it starts out usually for the Perez. At least I feel like Eliezer, I was a few years older than him. He was always smaller until I feel like he grew a little bit his junior, senior year. Josh is pretty tall, though, huh?
yeah, he's about like 5'10".
Yeah. For Perez, it's pretty tall. I mean, their dad's what, 5'3"?
Yeah.
No, we're like 5'5". I mean, is he 5'3"? Or is he sort of like 5'5", 5'6"?
He's short, I don't know.
Like that, okay. So, yeah, definitely got to thank their dad for their height. And Badger State, Owen, once again, puts it up and in, making it 22-5. Michael Collins to bring it up for the Warriors, working against this man defense by the Badgers, and throws it away to number 2, who puts it up and not quite in. And a foul there on the Warriors. Number 25, Eric Mata. So number 2 at the line here for Badger State. This is Josiah Sanders, a 7th grader. And the first one off the front of the rim.
Do you remember your days as a did you play JV in junior high?
Yeah, I think it was called a 6th grade team. All 6th graders had to play that first year, and then a 7th and 8th grade team. It wasn't JV and varsity back those few years ago. So I didn't play for Josh. I played for John Mathewson, was my coach, my 6th grade coach. He was the man. And then I played for Jimmy Tannehill my 7th and 8th grade year. So 2 different coaches than what we have now. 2 great coaches. How about you, Owen? You play some JV ball?
Yeah,
6th grade
year.
6th grade year? For Josh?
No, for Tony Ibarra.
Brother Ibarra.
Yeah.
He coached 6th grade basketball? Wow, I did not. I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, it was funny sometimes.
Yeah.
But
so 6th grade ball back
Yeah.
with Brother Ibarra, huh? So we have Josh Conger's been here for about almost 10 years. I believe it's been 10 years, actually. I think Pete Cowling's senior year is when maybe he started. Not Pete Cowling's senior, but Pete Cowling's 6th grade year.
Oh.
I think that's been 10 years.
When
Pete Cowling was in 6th grade that year. I
Josh,
thought so.
When Josh started?
I thought so.
I mean, I was in 6th grade.
Was it before
Josh
that?
wasn't there.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not sure.
Of
I know
I
it's
think
been
he
about
started
10
after
years.
that.
After Pete.
After my 6th grade
After
year.
your 6th grade year. So, yeah, Josh Conger's been there for about 10 years now. And I certainly enjoy watching him coach. And these guys are playing hard for him here today as Badger State Josh Palmer brings the ball up, handling that pressure well. And it looks like a foul here on Michael Collins, his 4th. And Timothy Crutchfield to check in for the Warriors. So, Owen, we find ourselves here down, if you're a Warriors fan, down 23-6. Really needing some steals here on this full court pressure and some easy shots, some easy layups just to see the ball go through the net. And a step back jumper by number 12, Landon, a 7th grader from Badger State. A nice looking shot there on the baseline. Timothy Crutchfield throws it away, and Jesse comes up with the possession. Jesse Martinez and gets, I think that's a shoelace tackle there, Owen. Tackled from behind.
Looks like he hit his head a little bit.
And maybe hit his head on the ground. He's slow to get up. Good hustle there by both teams, though. But Jesse was able to come up with it and then got tripped up from behind. And it'll be Warriors basketball. So, Owen, this is the Warriors' last game for the day. Also, Badger State's last game. This is our consolation game here in our 2023 junior high tournament. Following this game, we have our Hammond Baptist varsity playing Victory, and the winner of that will go to the championship. So some solid basketball still left to play here in the junior high tournament.
That was a close game last time, right?
Yeah.
Between Victory and
Yeah, I thought we just lost by a few, 6 points I think is what I heard. So it should be a closely contested game between Hammond and Victory, which is coming up next. But for now, 27-6. Hammond Baptist JV squad down by a few here. Ethan Perez to bring it up. Drives in the lane, and good thought there, Owen.
idea. Yep.
Saw JT come through the lane, but threw it out of bounds. Badger State ball. Badger State to inbound and off number 12, Landon's leg, and out of bounds. And the Warriors will retain possession.
Mikey Swain coming in.
Mikey Swain, number 13, checking in for, we have 6 guys on the floor. There we go. Eric Mata taking a seat for the Warriors. I don't know, Owen. Think they would mind if we played with 6 for a bit? Just get the points on the board?
We need it.
We need it. That is true. But Tim Crutchfield says, I will take care of it, and put 2 points in there for the Warriors. And another steal by the Warriors. Ephraim over to Tim to down low. And Daniel Brandon with the travel. Owen, you play a lot of ball under the rim when you were in high school. Is it easy to down there to take a few extra steps sometimes to hear the footsteps of that bigger guy behind you? Or were you mostly the bigger guy?
I mean, I don't know. I was bullying people.
Just bullying people. So Owen Coffey from 6th grade to a senior year, just straight up bullying people in the paint.
I don't know about 6th grade.
We'll take a quick break and be back after this quick timeout with the Warriors down by 19 here in the 3rd quarter. Basketball. Looking to inbound against this Hammond Baptist full court press. They do a good job of breaking that.
Got to slide over.
Number 2 of Badger State, Josiah Sanders, puts it up and in, and the foul. And we'll go to the free throw line for an extra point.
Did you ever win a junior high tournament back in your day?
Yep, 7th and 8th grade year. Took them both. Both tough games. I think we played, I want to say Quinton Road. They were good when we were in junior high. But a junior high one-man is a tough one to win. I feel like over the years it's gotten more difficult. We've added some new schools, HSRC, Victory, have had some solid programs the past few years and have given Hammond Baptist some good competition. And here come the Warriors here. Daniel Brandon driving baseline and throws it away. Josiah Sanders comes up to steal. Ooh. And a spin and a pass and a made layup there by Jackson Noonan. We sure do appreciate you tuning in to HBTV today with a full game of basketball. We appreciate your comments and your likes. And if you want to stay tuned with Hammond Baptist Athletics, go ahead and subscribe, whether you're watching on True Blue Sports or Hammond Baptist Athletics. We sure do appreciate you tuning in. Might have been a moving screen there, huh, Owen? Someone fell to the ground hard. And the Warriors with another turnover. And here comes Badger State. And number 0, Teddy Scott, puts it up and in. And Owen, Teddy Scott, number 0, and Josiah Sanders, number 2, have just been a handful for the Warriors offensively. And they have put in a lot of buckets here in this third quarter and have extended their lead even farther here in this third quarter. Oh, and if you're Josh Conger right now, drawing up something here down by 20 plus here in the third quarter, what are your thoughts here on offense? Do you have any thoughts for us?
Try and set a screen, have Daniel Brandon get in the post.
Yeah, Daniel Brandon's got a good shot, has a real nice perimeter shot. So if you can get him open, maybe for an open three-pointer or an open bucket, that'd be nice. Daniel's done a good job of driving baseline. Owen, and I think if JT could be an option for him or Silas Romero be an option for him, that would really open up their offense. But the past few possessions have been turnovers. So we'll see if we can get a good possession here by the Warriors.
Maybe just shoot a shot. Hopefully it goes in.
Shoot a shot. Hopefully it goes in. I like it, Owen. I like it. Yeah, Michael Collins has been an offensive threat as well.
Got him with the moving screen.
Like a moving screen there by JT Kirchhoff, and that is his third. Oh, and it's going to be a full week of basketball. Man, we got the junior high tournament yesterday and today. We'll have the JV basketball tournament tomorrow, then the varsity tournament on Thursday and Friday. So if you're a fan of any of these teams that are participating, we'll be streaming all week long. The full week here at Hammond Baptist basketball. We sure are looking forward to it. Stay tuned if you're interested in following these teams. Badger State with the missed shot, but got an offensive rebound.
Not paying attention.
And over and back call there from Badger State.
Get a little bit nervous. Ball. You ever do that back in your day? Get a little bit nervous?
A little bit nervous? Oh, I think anyone that steps on the floor in a big game, especially these junior hires, got some butterflies.
Do that, run over the court, run backcourt.
Run backcourt? I don't know if I ran strictly backcourt on purpose.
A little bit of travel right there.
And we have, his head was up. It was a good pass, good find, but took one too many steps there. And that basket does not count. Ephraim Perez to bring it down for the Warriors. And we just have over a minute here in the third quarter, with Badger State up by a good amount here against the Warriors JV squad. Tim Crutchfield over to Ephraim Perez and turns it over once again. You'll hear his name a lot for Badger State. Teddy Scott And he takes it. Owen takes it coast to coast and puts another bucket in for Badger State. Ethan Perez to bring the ball up for the Warriors. His head up. Stuck at the top of the key. Got to get rid of it, and that's 5 seconds.
Good defense, good defense.
Yeah, when you saw it coming, Ephraim picked his dribble up, and no one got open fast enough for him. And credit Badger State's defense. Badger State has been playing good ball defense, on-ball defense this whole game, and just holding the Warriors to 8 points.
Christopher Black checked in.
That's right, Owen. Christopher Black is making his first appearance today, number 15. We sure do appreciate the Black family here. Brian Black helps with the maintenance of our schools. And Christopher here, number 15, his first time in the game today, is a 6th grader looking to get some action. And we have number 23, Dylan Allen, at the line for Badger State, here with 2 free throws on the way. First one rattles in. And we'll have Silas Romero checking in for the Warriors for JT Kirchhoff. And JT will take a seat. Really, Owen, looking forward to the end of the year. This is our Hammond Baptist JV squad's last game of the year. They had a good year. A lot of guys improved. Some 7th graders with Silas and JT and Ephraim, Michael, Tim Crutchfield, Daniel Brandon. We 7th graders will play a lot of varsity minutes next year, so we'll see them next year on the floor. And some of the 6th graders.
Got to get rid of it.
Looking forward to playing next year, probably for Josh or maybe on the varsity level. And Josh Palmer there takes a hard fall at the end of the 3rd quarter, but he's all right. He's all good. And he'll jog off to the side, off to his bench. So we have a score, Owen, of 38-8 heading into the 4th quarter.
Let's hope we can get at least past 10.
Past 10, that's our goal. So we'll take a quick break. I'll be back to you after and here for this 4th quarter.
Welcome back. We are starting the 4th quarter here. Badger State has the ball now. It's a little short.
Man.
Nice shot by number 3. That is Jack Keelas. I don't know if I said that right. Sorry if I didn't.
Man, Owen, that was a nice floater there, up and over the defender's outstretched arm, and put it in.
Right back. Number 3 again.
And Ephraim says, I can do that just as good as you can, and comes back and with a teardrop of his own.
See if he does it again.
No way.
Oh, 2
my
for 2.
Goodness. He's on fire. Number 3, Jack Keelis, has had 2 buckets in a row.
See if he can come back.
Oh, man. That would have been a big shot there, Owen. That would have been cool to see those guys go back and forth there.
Oh, another one.
Oh, man. Owen, you might have the double team at this point.
Got to stop.
That's 6 points in a row for Jack Keelis. And he has come with a spark in his fourth quarter for Badger State.
Got to get back. That was number 15, Richard Barrientos.
Man, and right away, Owen, these guys looking, Badger State coming out looking to score. And that's 8 quick points for Badger State. And let's see if the Warriors here can answer.
Man.
I mean, I feel like, man, you might have to foul him once he gets the ball. Jack Keelos has scored 3 buckets in a row, and they just foul him.
Can't stop him.
They just fouled him right under their own hoop. But good for him, Jack. Jack with some 3 quick buckets out of the quarter. It looks like we have a 1-and-1 here. Is that correct? That's what the refs are saying. So. And man,
see if Jack Keelis can make his free throws.
This would be 8 points here for Jack in just about a minute of play. Right now with Badger State with a comfortable lead. See if Jack can add to his stats, and he does. What do you think, Owen? 2 for 2?
I think so.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's cool to see sometimes these guys, Owen, that might not play as much, but in a tournament, I mean, this is their 4th, 5th game in the past 2 days. These guys get to play. They come in, and it's even more exciting when they play well. You know, they get some quick buckets in, and it causes them to have more love for the game, enjoy playing, make it all worth it. And it's good to see Jack hit a few buckets there coming off the bench here in the 4th quarter.
We got Michael Collins back in with a whole new group here for Hammond Baptist.
Oh, are they going to count that one?
And one. Was it on the ground?
Oh man, I wanted him to give it to him.
Yeah.
Nice looking shot there. We have Ezekiel Palmer in for the Warriors, number 5, and Cruz Vasquez, number 42 for the Warriors as well. Both those guys, their first time getting in today.
Oh, traveled.
Happened on. He shuffled his feet there. I didn't quite see it. Shuffled his feet.
Yeah, he took a couple extra steps. Oh
my goodness.
5.
Badger State.
David Krenz.
Worked the ball around, and number 5 just buried a free throw line shot. David Krenz. Man, he was excited, Owen. He was excited.
Oh, a couple extra steps. But,
hey, that was a nice
hurt.
shot. That was a nice shot. And a scuffle for the ball at half court, and Ezekiel Palmer comes up with it. Eric Mata looks ahead. Daniel Brandon up and in. And another 2 points there for the Warriors. Badger State will take a quick timeout just to get some of their subs in.
Number 14, Malachi Wachinski, 7th grader, checking in for Badger State.
If you're a Badger State fan, thanks for tuning in. We sure do appreciate having you here on HBTV. And I hope you're proud of your boys here playing up by a good amount here. The junior high tournament playing well. And looking to add to their lead. As the Warriors on defense, Ezekiel Palmer. And Badger State working the ball around the perimeter.
See if Jack Keelis can do it again.
Man, he likes that spot, Owen. He likes that baseline shot. And he's made 3 or 4 of them, so why not?
Good defense.
Some tip-aways there. Eric Mata comes up with it, and from the ground, passes it to Daniel Brandon, and Daniel Brandon puts it up and in for 2. Good. Oh, and the Warriors not backing off, man. They're up here almost full court pressure. Still working to get the ball, still playing defense, and still trying to put a bucket in.
And that's HB right there. Work to the,
man.
Got him with the foul.
And there is Cruz Vasquez with the foul. And it should be Jack Keelis going to the free throw line. If you're just tuning in, Jack Keelis, we've said his name quite a bit, has had about, has it been 10? 8 or 10? I thought he had 3 buckets and a free throw. So about 7 points here in this quarter. He's had some nice looking shots to see if he can add to his stat line here from the free throw line. And he does. So after this game, we'll have the Hammond Baptist varsity play Victory Christian. The winner of that will go to the championship. So if you're a Victory fan, you're a Hammond Baptist varsity fan, that game will be next here at start time of around 3:30. That is our next game after this Badger State Hammond Baptist JV game. Michael Collins, a drive for the Warriors. Pass it to Cruz, who's under the basket.
Hey, what did I say? Daniel Brandon. Got to give it to him in the post.
That's right. And Daniel Brandon gets a nice floater up and in. And Ezekiel Palmer with the steal to Michael Collins. Oh, man, and in and out. That's frustrating, Owen. Seeing that ball go halfway down and then somehow pop back out. As an offensive player, that sure can be frustrating. But Michael with the steal, a floater, and the Warriors come up with the rebound. And Daniel Brandon. Wow,
hey,
there we go. And the last second of the Warriors season, Michael Collins put one in there.
But hey, we definitely did get past 10, so
Owens got past 10. That's what we're going for there in that fourth quarter. And we played well. A lot of scoring there in that fourth quarter. Thank you for joining us here on HB TV. We will be back here in about, looks like 6 minutes, maybe 10 on the clock. 3:30 for Hammond Baptist Varsity and Victory Christian.
Thank you for joining us for day 3 of tournament week here at Hammond Baptist. We are so thankful that you joined us for our JV tournament. Our tournament partner for today is CAPS Property Management. Their owners, Daryl and Molly Audis, have a huge heart for world evangelism and are incredible givers to support missions around the world. And we'd like to share with you an opportunity how you can get more involved in world evangelism.
What an amazing time to be alive and be part of world missions. So many people wonder, how can I be a part of impacting the world through missions? And we have ways that we can help you know how to be involved with your time, or your business could be involved with donations that make a true impact on those around the world. Just give us a call or text us, and we'd love to show you what you can do and what your company can do to have a real impact in world missions.